What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and I know this video is coming out on a Friday afternoon, but it is an important one because it involves another YouTuber being the victim of malicious copyright strikes and false copyright DMCA takedowns. The channel is known as Memology 101 or Memology 101, and I want to discuss how we got here. Because it basically involves off-site harassment by one of the largest Rainbow Six streamers on Twitch. As much as it is great to meme on some of the thottery going on Twitch, there are also children who can't ever lose. If you lose, you must be stream sniping. This is common behavior from people like Ninja and King George. So the way the story goes is there was a match. He's streaming, of course, and somebody dares to kill him in the stream. And that person was also in the stream chat. And King George has a crybaby breakdown and bans him, and then implies that he will also be lifetime banned from Twitch for stream sniping. Now, there's no evidence of that. He was in the chat, which is weird, but if you watch the video, which I just won't post because as much as I want to show this to you, YouTube doesn't back creators when other creators abuse the DMCA system. So what I'm going to do is link to the BitChute video in the description that basically proves it. You can watch gameplay from both sides. You can see the player earn, not really exhibiting any stream sniping behavior. He's interacting with his own chat. He's playing the game at a high level. And King George decides, of course, he could not have been defeated by a mere gold status player in Rainbow Six. Therefore, that player must be stream sniping. So then we get to Memology's coverage of it when he uploaded two videos about KingGeorgeTV. The first being the Rainbow Six situation with the false report and trying to get another player banned because he dared to defeat him in a match. And then another video where King George demonizes his audience for not supporting Rainbow Six Siege financially. He's basically saying, hey, if you don't pay money into this free game, you're a dick, blah, blah, blah. So what does King George do? Well, he issues a copyright strike on Memology's channel, a copyright takedown notice, which resulted in a strike. Rainbow Six Siege KingGeorgeTV bans player and falsely reports him for stream sniping. Reason, copyright takedown request. Also, KingGeorgeTV demonizes his entire audience for not supporting Rainbow Six. Reason, copyright takedown. Removed by KingGeorgeTV. Now, King George, however, does have a YouTube channel, pretty much a dead channel that has many tens or hundreds of thousands of subscribers, but really nobody watches his videos. But it's not like he is an active YouTuber. He's a Twitch streamer who uploads garbage videos, in my opinion, whatever, to YouTube, which, he has 190,000 subscribers, and he struggles to break more than 10 or 20,000 views. So he just basically uses his YouTube channel to abuse the DMCA copyright system. What Memology did was absolutely fair use. It was absolutely transformative. It was absolutely commentating on the situation. And when one YouTuber decides to flex, it's one thing when we have to deal with these greedy corporations, especially right now with a lot of these EMI musics and things like that, manually claiming popular videos when the songs aren't even in it. I get probably 2 to 3 false copyright claims a month on my small channel. It's something that is difficult to maintain. You have to watch for it. You have to watch your email. When they claim your video, they just take all of the revenue money, and most people don't even notice it. But this, in this case, is a DMCA, or a copyright takedown, giving the channel a copyright strike. I'm not sure if a copyright strike also prevents you from live streaming like a community guideline strike does, but it's still an obvious abuse of the system. And speaking of abuse, I want to talk about what King George did. See, the Twitch.tv system has a very clear rule around harassment and bullying, which extends to off-site. If you'll remember, when I provided commentary on some questionable behavior on females on Twitch, Twitch banned me and basically created a situation where I could never become a partner there ever again. I'm fine with that. Browsing or raiding channels with malicious intent. And we know this, of course, extends to off-site situations. What if I told you that King George appealed to his entire Discord and demanded that they mass downvote the other streamer who had put their story on Reddit? King George thought I stream sniped him on TS and banned me and their story, right? The video. But what does King George himself do? He asks everybody in his Discord server, which is probably thousands of people, mass downvote this post. I don't even care. Get this worthless poop out of here. This is a Twitch streamer weaponizing his followers to mass downvote a Reddit post of somebody just claiming or just trying to prove their innocence. I know it's difficult when you're a smaller channel to defend yourself against somebody who accuses you of something like this. But to me, I have absolutely chosen to report KingGeorgeTV on Twitch for off-site harassment, since he has indicated himself that he likes to use reporting systems. See, here's how YouTube and Twitch works amongst actual content creators who aren't pussies, okay? Somebody makes a video about you that you don't like, you deal with it, or you respond, or you don't watch it. You don't copyright strike their videos like a child, because it is a unspoken law that YouTubers like Memology or myself, you know, many of us, regardless of the level of income we have on these platforms, they rely on that. And you know, as a content creator, see, it's one thing when a blind corporation abuses the DMCA system because they're just being dumb and greedy. But when a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer abuses the rules that are set there to protect themselves against other people, that is over the line, because KingGeorgeTV absolutely knew that issuing these copyright strikes against Memology was not only incorrect, as the use of the clips were clearly fair use, but he knew that it would damage his chance to earn money in the near future. Now, if he had had 2 strikes or 3 strikes, this would have deleted his channel. So why would KingGeorgeTV do that? As content creators, we already have to deal with so much garbage with the automated system and big corporations screwing with our videos and not respecting fair use. When it comes from another content creator, that is particularly egregious. King George should absolutely remove or rescind these copyright strikes today, and he should really, really hope that the thousands of people that watch this video don't feel the same I do about your off-site harassment of another content creator, especially when there's video evidence of that. See, I would never imagine Twitch to not enforce the rules evenly for everybody, but should they decide to follow their own terms of service, KingGeorgeTV, since you decided to put another content creator's livelihood at risk over your pathetic baby ego, maybe that should happen to you as well. Maybe that would change your mind. Maybe taking a week off Twitch and dancing for sub money and tips would give you some time to reflect what petty copyright strikes and the abuse of the DMCA system is it worth it? Because see, what What Memology did is 100% warranted and within fair use. You falsely, or at least without any evidence, accused another streamer of stream sniping you and alleged that you would be getting them banned or that they would be getting a lifetime ban from Twitch with no evidence. What you did was wrong. What Memology did was point that out and used footage in a fair use way to comment, to transform, to prove his point. Without the actual footage, well, then what he would be saying could be considered a lie. That's what evidence looks like, King George TV. So hopefully you will decide to grow up and remove these strikes from Memology's channel. And also, hopefully, to be honest, for your sake, I really hope Twitch chooses to not equally enforce their clear rules about offsite harassment and bullying, because to me, what you've done here is absolutely that. You should be issuing at least an apology or an acknowledgement of this, but I wouldn't expect anything from an elitist Twitch streamer. Enjoy your 15 minutes of fame. We'll talk to you again real soon.